from time to time, but by that time they were out of business. So they were still using this in the early 50s, because I know the guy, he's still alive. The last guy that changed the teeth on that saw, he said it was the early 50s. So it ran for a while after that. And they call it a shot saw because as the saw is going around, it's coming up from the bottom, and those big teeth were like crescent shaped. And they were putting water and bird shot, but not really bird shot. It was a lot harder than bird shot. It was like steel instead of lead or something, but the same size pellets. They were feeding them in there so that the saw blade would come and take the pellets up through. You were actually grinding your way through, not really cutting it like wood, you know? So it was pretty innovative for the guys out in the backwoods. You know, they didn't have diamonds to fool around with and stuff. They got the job done. That would go through a block of granite at the rate of about 4 inches a minute, which isn't bad. And before that, like there was another finishing works running at the same time up near the roundhouse in Chester, but they didn't have a saw. They were still using chisels and feather drills. So if you split a block like that with feather drills, you'd have a split face, rough face. If you were making a gravestone, you still had to polish that all off to get it flat. If you cut it with the saw, you're good to go. So that really was one of those steps of automation.